Hi, I'm Masayo Matsumura. I'm a medical doctor with a specialty of psychosomatic internal medicine. And before my medical career, I have ample business experiences. And I went to the Case Western Reserve University to earn my MBA, that is in the US. And after I served as the Japan representative of Skila Inc., this is the US startup, I went to Okayama Medical School. And as a clinician, I have 12 years of experience in psychosomatic internal medicine. Oops. Oh, yes. BiPSEE is a medtech startup and creating VR digital therapeutics for mental disorders. And our target is rumination, and rumination is a transdiagnostics factor. So our approach covers these 9 areas. And I have experience in these 9 areas. And we focus on depression. Why? Pain is big, and the market is big. And depression is on the rise worldwide. And the estimated number of patients with depression in the world, 300 million. And those who are receiving medical care, in this case, outpatient care, is only 20%. And COVID-19 has increased the number of patients with depression for 53 million in this pandemic. And conventional therapy are not always successful. And everybody knows, almost everybody has, if you're a clinician especially, 2/3 of patients experience first antidepressant does not work. And behind the scene, it began to know that there's a rumination. Rumination itself is not pathological symptom. It's ordinary thing. However, excessive rumination is another story. And this is happening. You encounter the failure and repeatedly, right questions, and go to the self-denial, I'm dumb, and go to the overgeneralization, I'm dumb, so nothing can work for me, and ended up avoidance. And this is the road to rumination caused depression. And the latest neuroscience revealed that depression has several biotypes, and rumination is one of the type. And rumination causes, it is believed, that excessive work of default mode network. And importantly, treatment depends on what type of depression is. So each type has an optimal treatment strategy. For rumination type, it says that it includes that mindfulness and self-context therapies. This is a core of 3rd generation of CBT. So our strategy is 3rd generation CBT powered by VR. And VR provide intrinsic experiences and immersion and first and third person perspectives and digital biomarkers. And we can provide active skill learning and a visualization of effectiveness and objective evaluation and precision and personalized approach. And importantly, high affinity for telemedicine. This is very important because we allow patients to use the VR headset at home. And what we provide is active learning of antagonistic skills for each element of excessive rumination. How it happens. For example, the excessive rumination, excessive self-criticism. This is really fatal. And the compassion and self-compassion skills is very effective. However, in real situation, it's very, very difficult to obtain the skills. And we utilized Avatar. In Avatar, you provide that very warming message to the 3rd person avatar. And instantaneously, the avatar changed. And you are listening to your heartwarming message from yourself. And this mechanism is very, very effective. And each content has each skills, and each content has each role. And our product is not only VR contents. We provide clinical platform as well. And digital biomarkers obtained from a sensor embedded in VR on headset. And the typical one is an eye tracker. And rumination episode recording form, this is basically filled out by the patients, and other information is gathered, and data-driven treatment plans for personalized medicine will be provided. And IP candidates are patent pending, and we are selected as a company as IPAS, an IP acceleration program for Startup 2021, and our IP candidates covers that interactive VR contents and VR DTX distribution system. And our competitive advantages. The vertical line shows that the level of personalization, the smartphone comes first. And horizontal line, it shows that quality of experience. And in this case, 3D computer graphics VR is the king. And BiPSEE has both. And we provide this solution in the same manner as pharmaceutical products. And I would like to share that our pilot study last year. And our objective is validated the hypothesis that VR programs aimed at acquiring coping skills for rumination symptoms would ameliorate rumination and depressive symptoms. And well, our primary endpoint is repetitive thinking questionnaire, and second endpoint is self-rating depression score. And I would like to show that one case study. And the left-hand side is the female patient in their 30s, and depressive and rumination symptoms improved with VR programs. And right-hand side, it shows that the correlation between the SDS and anti-Q10. It would be safe to say that, validated that SDS and anti-Q show the correlation. And we are preparing for specified clinical research, and one step before the clinical trial. And our market, I would say that half of the depressive patient, according to our interview with a psychiatrist, half of the patient are related to the rumination. So our first target in Japan is parent patients, 550,000, and second target is potential patients, 2 million. And each market size in Japan, first target is $53.5 million US, and second target is $2.5 billion US. And our strategy is, the first, we go to the Japan market depression, and then other target therapeutic areas, and goes to the prevention and diagnostic solutions. And of course, we will go to the global market. And as a first step, this year, we will go to Thailand. This is the team with the National Center of Global Medicine. And we will start the discussion with the psychiatrist in Thailand. And I'm very proud of my team. Our team is experts of the medicine, business, and VR engineering. And Kohei is the COO. He has a very strong consulting background. And CPO Shohei has a very strong background in VR engineering and its design. And here, we would like to seek for the business alliances with global pharmaceutical companies, and also the investment as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Matsumura.